What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to you with an analysis breakdown on Jamal Murray coming off his best season as an All-Star, All-NBA player. He can get to the paint. He takes his time. He has good patience. He knows how to use his handles. He knows how to watch your feet. He knows how to get past you, even if it's using the screen, even if it's just taking his time and using his body. He angles it right. He got good touch, got good angles for him to be able to get to the paint. He can also slow down and stop and also go back full speed whenever he wants to. He knows when to drive. He knows when you're not paying attention. He lays it off the glass because he's reading what you're doing. And then he can also finish with the left hand. He makes sure nobody in the paint, so that way he can make an easy shot. He also knows how to catch you if you're not in your full stance and blow right past you and get an easy layup. He also knows how to cut. He understands when to go for it. He can finish with a dunk. He's 6'4", so it's easy for him to do that. And he can also do it with either hand. And he also has good timing when he wants to cut. As you can see, a good defender for the rim was there, and he still got there. He can hang in the air from time to time and get tough finishes in the paint. And that's something that you basically have to do. You got to readjust. You got to be a little bit of an acrobat because it's not going to always be easy, and you're going to get pushed and you're going to get touched, or you might have to change how you try to shoot. He also can score in transition by just being the first guy out. And since he loves doing that and he can do it at a high level, it makes sense because it's a highly efficient shot and it's the easiest points that you can get. Not only that, he understands how to run with his teammates and fill gaps and fill holes in the transition opportunities and still be able to make the right play or just score the basketball. You have to really enjoy the fact that he understands how to do that, and it also makes his teammates' jobs easier. He also can get a steal, outrun the opponent on the opposite team, and finish around the basket. And he also can post a little bit when he wants to. He doesn't do it as much, but he can still use that to get mid-ranges or finish around the basket. He also uses his handle to stop and pop and pull up. He has a really, really good understanding of how to create space and separation and just get the quality look that he feels like he can get off the dribble. And not only that, he can also catch and shoot from three, and he is shooting 43% from the three-point line this season, and he's been a good one throughout his entire career. He can catch and shoot. He can hop into it and knock down threes even from further around the three-point line. He can also shoot at the top of the key as a catch and shoot artist or even in the corner. And that's what you have to do if you want to be valuable everywhere on the court. And he can also do that coming off screens, and he understands how to get his body and his feet and all in the same order just to be able to knock it down consistently. He can also knock it down in transition, which is huge because it makes everything easier for your teammates because they have to pick, do they want to stop the paint? Well, we got a good three-point shooting corner that we confident in Jamal Murray, and he does it so easy. And then he has the pull-up where he can just catch you slipping just enough to be able to hit you with the three, and he can also shoot off the dribble. He can create his own shot even if he's in his face, and he can knock those down as well. He's also a good playmaker, averaged a career high 7 assists this year. He was also always known as a scorer, but he's also now figuring out different ways to find his teammates, whether it's dumping off them the ball to be able to score in the paint, whether that's playing in the pick and roll and finding them early so they can get the shot that they really want. And is also just finding them cutting so that they can get high percentage looks and shots at the rim. And that's something that guards are supposed to do. And he's finding guys, whether they're big or small, for those easy opportunities. Not only that, he's also finding them in the corner. He's also a tough pass maker. He's strong. He has good patience, like I said before, and he just can make good reads, even if it can be a little late. But you still have to commit to him or the defender. If he finds his teammates at the top of the key, he's going to find them early. He's not afraid of giving up the ball if he finds somebody that he feel like can knock down a shot. And he also reads that often, so it's not something he does every once in a while, and that's why his teammates gets good looks that they're confident in. And he also understands how to keep the ball moving to get the good pass to a great pass, and that's something that he can benefit from or his teammates. And then of course he can make lobs in transition because he's a good transition passer as well, whether even if it's for a three-point shot in the corner or at the top of the key. Video just an update on a breakdown that I did when I went to Summer League and saw Jamal Murray play there and had some rough shooting nights and some rough shooting games. He was still figuring out how to handle the ball, how to attack the defenses, and how they were going to guard and defend him as a player. And seeing how he has evolved into a champion, into an all-star and all NBA player, becoming a better decision maker, becoming really consistent at creating space, getting quality looks, and just being able to knock them down, becoming a guy that some people look at clutch, even if it's at the free throw line, which he didn't do as great sometimes this season, but he also became a big game performer even in the playoffs. And on top of that, he has just become a guy that has just been consistent throughout his career. And we knew that he'd be good here at Analysis Playground. We knew that he could be a potential all-star. I thought that he would become one of those eventually just because of his shooting ability and his understanding of how to play the game. He just knew how to make the passes. He just knew how to make the reads. He knew when to score. He knew when to pass. And he was just a guy that was really, really good with his touch. You know, he's been shooting above 36% from three basically his entire career. And on top of that, he's a good free throw shooter. And now he's attacking the paint just a little bit more. He's being more aggressive. And he's looking for a shot while still playing a good team-oriented style and keeping his teammates involved as well. And then to be a 20-point scorer a couple seasons in a row, not a shocker for me either as an analyst back then and now because of his shooting stroke and his shooting touch. He takes his time and figures out where he wants to attack and how he wants to attack, and he can allow his bigs to create opportunities that's easy for them or for him to find and see. And then on top of that, just being a guy that can make threes in so many different ways, on or off the ball, while also being just as good from two and still being able to hit the floaters and still being able to attack and drive to the basket and get good looks and finish around the rim. And then just understanding how to use his teammates to be able to generate good opportunities for them and himself with the pick and roll, in the screen and rolls, and also the dribble handoffs to get quality looks and for the offense in general. Goal of the offense is to put the ball in the basket. And he has figured that out, and he has figured out how to do it at a high level and has become one of the better decision makers at the point guard position. He helps out on the glass. 4.4 rebounds is what he was able to average, and that's not the craziest numbers, but he's showing that he's willing to help out there whenever he can. He's a legitimate 6'4", he's 215 pounds, got good strength, got good handles, got good understanding of when to attack and when to push and when to just slow down things down and just try to make the right play that's open or available by trying to read the defense as much as he can throughout the possessions. And he's a prober. He knows how to get to the paint and find ways to kick it out or find ways to dump the ball off or even just reset the offense. That's just a really, really good thing to have in the back of your mind. Continue to find the best opportunities each and every possession, and that's something that Jamal Murray has mastered so far in his career. I mean, 2016, he was drafted 7th by Denver. They felt like they was getting a really good piece for the future, and that ended up being so true for them. And it was really fun and exciting to see him play at Summer League and develop into a player that I thought he can be and I think that he can possibly be, but to even overachieve a little bit and become one of the legitimate scorers at the point guard position at a very young age and continuing to be that now. And the thing about it is people look at it and say, can he get to another level? Can he get even better? He's a hard worker. He pushes himself. He wants to be great. That's how he became an All-NBA player. That's how he became an All-Star even after an ACL injury. He was able to bounce back and still show that he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in this league. And I am happy and have enjoyed watching him play throughout these years because he's just a really, really sturdy, very, very focused player, and he takes his job very serious, and he feels like he's great. He plays with a great confidence. He plays with great poise, and he's always ready to play against anybody and go to war for whoever is his teammates. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. For everybody that's been subscribed, thanks for the love, thanks for the support. Thank y'all for continuing to stay loyal. Thank y'all for continuing to watch the videos and getting to them when you can. And also, thanks for just being fans of the channel. Other than that, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace. Don't forget to recommend videos. Don't forget to continue to watch. And don't forget, I'm doing this for y'all just as much as I enjoy it too. So more content is coming this summer and throughout the playoffs, throughout Summer League, more breakdowns, obviously more tributes to the legends, and also just more coverage of free agency, the draft, and also news around the league. So if you love that type of stuff, this is the channel for you. So I do recommend subscribing for that reason. And like I said before, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Peace. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. And hopefully, if I'm blessed, I'll see y'all the next day.